ready, play. That's my strumming version of Happy Together by the Turtles. The Turtles were one of my all-time favorite groups, and I decided to do a tutorial on a strumming style pattern for the acoustic guitar. So let's get started with the chords that we're going to be playing. First of all, let's go to the beginning. In that little intro, I just couldn't resist working up an intro for that because I love the way that sounds. Let's move in close so you can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to be starting with an F sharp minor chord, and we're going to make that chord by just putting the first finger at the second fret and barring. First finger at the second fret, barring. We're going to bar the first three strings, string 1, string 2, and string 3, like that, and bring in a finger, third finger, on the 4th fret for an F sharp minor, like that. Okay. Now what you've got to do, and this might take a little practice, what you've got to do for the little intro is to bring your pinky, put your pinky to work, and come down here and go like that. You're going to have your pinky on an A at the 5th fret. Now what you've got to do is pull on these high strings so you can get this effect. Like that. You want to get that double string effect there. So we're gonna like that. So I'm sweeping the D and the G string, then picking the B and the E string. Now what I'm going to have to do is take that pinky and move it to the 4th fret like that. So we've got, and then open it up like that. Now I'm holding down the 2nd fret down here. So we've got this. Here you go. Actually you can just play those 2 strings to get that effect. And then at the back end of it I'm going to like that. So all I did was held my chord down. I went. So I picked. See that? That might take a little work, but it'll be well worth it. Once again, we're picking up here at the A at the 5th fret with the pinky, the bottom strings, the high E and the high B string, then that's what's happening, and you're just holding down that F sharp chord while that's going on, and you get this. Beginning of the song. It takes a little strength to hold that down while you're doing that, so practice that, get that finger strong so you can hold down that F sharp minor chord down there. Then the chords to the song, or the first chord, is going to be an F sharp minor for the verses, and I like my F sharp minor like that. That's F sharp minor 7. Right, that's our first chord. So I'm just holding down the 2nd fret and holding down the first 4 strings, string 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then coming over with my thumb for the low F sharp. Now basically just touching the A string, right, getting a mute for that string. See, that string's not being played, but I get a nice full F sharp minor 7. Next chord is an E, textbook E chord, no problem there, right? Then we go to a textbook D chord, and then So Happy Together, C sharp major. Now I'm holding down my C sharp here at the 4th fret, and then barring up here at the 6th fret. Now to get that effect I was getting, I'm opening that up. So I go just like that. Okay, so we get a nice strumming style that sounds a little bit like the record. And I'm just kind of strumming like this. I like to kind of use my fingers to get a little bit more of a stringy effect, so you get some notes in there along with your chords. Sounds like you're doing more, okay? So that was our 3rd chord, our 4th chord, C sharp major. Okay, so let's recap. F sharp minor 7, E, D, and C sharp major. Like that. Okay, now for our chorus, we're going to go to an F sharp, and we're simply going to F sharp major chord. We're using an F form. If you play an F form, slide it up to F sharp like that. Now you got to make sure you hold down that high string. Okay, so we've got an F sharp, and then we're going to move it down to an E by just simply sliding off the fretboard, just like that. That's an E. So we've got F sharp. Don't take your fingers off the fretboard, just slide it down the whole step. Then we're going to slide all the way up to an A at the 5th fret. That's the same chord. We did not change chords on that. Let's zoom out a little bit and so you can see that a little better. But watch what we do here. Very easy. It's just too easy. That is our chorus to the song. That's an F sharp, E, F sharp, and A. Okay? Now, let's go to the board and see what these chords look like on paper. Okay, here's a diagram of all the chords that we use in the song. You can pause this and check these out and just go through them and try to make sure you know exactly where they are and how to play them. The F sharp right here. As you can see, I'm using my thumb here to mute that out, or mute out the A string, and to play the F sharp on the low E string. We've got our textbook E, and then here are our D, which is textbook, and then our C sharp up at the 4th fret. Okay, that covers our verses. When we get to the chorus, we're doing our F sharp, sliding it off the fretboard to get those open notes down there, and then we come back up to the F sharp here, and then we raise it to the 5th fret here to get an A. I didn't have enough frets, so I had to mark that 5. Okay, so you know we're moving that up to the 5th fret or 5th position. Okay, so all right, that's it. Use this chart, go back over the video, go to the front of the video and learn the little intro, because that's one of my favorite things to play is that little intro at the beginning of the song. This is Eric Blackman with EEMusicLIVE saying to you, be well, work hard, and stay in touch.